Earlier this evening around 9:40 p.m., approximately 4 units of deputies, which were 4 deputies, had arrived at a home in the 2500 block of Kipling's Way, here off Kirkendall in the 1960 area. They had come to the home to investigate a deadly conduct charge on an individual. From earlier this evening around 7 o'clock, there was some sort of disturbance where there was a deadly conduct involving a weapon. Information from that scene, and I don't have the information on there yet, I'll be able to get that for you later, brought deputies back over to this home on Kipling's Way. When they arrived, they made contact with the individual that they were looking for, a white male subject. At that time, they began to talk to him. The investigation started. At a certain point then, information was enough received that they felt that their charges were accepted for the deadly conduct on this individual. As they handcuffed this male and were beginning to lead him out of the room where he was, he pulled a handgun from his waistband from the back of his position on the back part of his pants and started firing at deputies. One of our deputies was struck in the forearm, on the lower part of the arm. Another deputy was struck to the pant leg but did not get hit. This suspect began firing again and struck a male that was in the home that, as far as we know, he didn't have anything to do with the original deadly conduct, but he was struck multiple times by this male subject. Our deputy was transported to Memorial Herman Woodlands. He was alert and conscious, in good condition. The second male who was struck inside the house was life-flighted to Memorial Herman downtown. I do not have a condition on him yet. The individual who was handcuffed is still barricaded inside the house. There's a female inside the home who we've determined to be his wife. We don't have her condition yet. Our hostage negotiations team now has begun to try to set a rapport with him on the phone. And also our Harris County SWAT team has started here. They've started perimeter around the home. And they are also in place to see if they can wake this guy and bring him out of the home. Any questions that we can handle right now?
Is there any reason to believe there's a child inside the home with a female?
I haven't got the information yet on that, if there was a child. So far I haven't heard anything on any children being in the house. As far as we know, when they arrived earlier, there was the white male subject, another male, and the female. And then again, they placed him under arrest. He did produce a weapon from somewhere from the back behind him and began shooting at that position.
While he was handcuffed?
Yeah. While he was handcuffed, yes.
And so he's still in the house handcuffed?
He's still in the house restrained, yes, he is. He still has the handcuffs on him. So as far as we could tell, when deputies were still there, he didn't exit the home, he didn't run out. We're getting information from the wife inside that he is still in the home. So hopefully our H&T team can get him to surrender peacefully and come out and end the standoff.
Did deputies return?
Like, you didn't check him for a gun?
Well, that's what we're trying to see now. We'll determine whether they handcuffed him. We're going to bring him outside and pat him down. That's a normal procedure once they're handcuffed, to search them for weapons. Evidently, he had the weapon on him. They didn't, and again, we don't want to speculate, but that's what we're being told now, and the information that I can give to you right now is that he did have the handgun on him while he was handcuffed and began shooting.
Did deputies return fire? Did at that point
they did return fire at the suspect? We don't know if he's been hit. Evidently, earlier the wife said that he was not, but then again, we don't know where he's at in the home yet.
In terms of the man who was inside the home who was struck, do you know if that was from the suspect's bullets or from the deputy's?
As far as we know now, he was shot by the suspect. Again, we don't know why. Again, he was only in the home when we got there, and we still don't know what his part in this was from earlier, whether it stemmed from an earlier, where the other male was the deadly conduct incident, or whether this was something completely different.
So you don't really know the relationship yet between the
Right.
suspect and the man who was shot?
Yeah, exactly. I've been trying to determine that also, whether he lived in the residence or if he was just someone visiting.
Obviously, the woman there is communicating with you. You could say, if you talk to her, is she being held there against her will, Vince?
Well, from what we can determine, she has not been able to leave. So yeah, we have to assume that she's being held against her will.
Does he know that she's in the house?
Don't know that yet. All right.
Is this happening on an actual home or an apartment?
It's in a residence. Yes, it's in the 2500 block of Kipling's Way. So we have a perimeter set up, and hopefully our HMT, our hostage delivery team, will be able to talk with this male and get him out.
But the deputy is okay, expecting
Yes,
to be
the
fine.
deputy is assuming to be okay. He was hitting the lower forearm, and indications are now that he is in good condition.
And what's the condition of the other person in there?
I don't have that yet. I know he was life flighted, so he wasn't critical. So I haven't been updated on that yet. I will come back out and give you another update as soon as we can get something back from there. Okay?